Never,
And
ever.
so has your army experience then helped you develop the formidable system that you've created? I guess all the training throughout your army years has really played a big part in the foundation of your actual meaning, like you say, of this really aggressive style to fight and survive. And some of that must have come from the army training, the
Yeah,
mental and
I mean,
physical aspects.
the mental aspects for sure, because I became a teacher at the army school, and during this time, I went to a seminar for single fighter program. This kind of how do you call this single fighter, lone fighter, ranger, however, So you fight alone in the enemy's land, and have to bring your own people out, or your own out, or you destroy something or whatever. It's like a terrorist education. Actually, you become a terrorist, and you need a lot of discipline to go through it, because only some uh, end this seminar positively.
It's
So
quite a special unit.
with a
Yeah.
button, with a button, and I still have these buttons, and even in my office, I have this button on the wall, because it took a lot of conviction,
Mm.
from by myself, to convince myself, okay, come on, it hurts, it is strange, you have nothing to eat, you have no power anymore, but go to it. Something will help you. Something will help you.
Mm.
We have this realm of how do you call this, the stones and the minerals. Let's say the realm of minerals. Do you call it like
Mineral.
this?
Yeah.
And the realm of living organs.
Mm-hmm.
And this is different. One is explained with physics, and the other one is explained with biology. But the realm of minerals can never live, and we can never become a mineral. But
Mm-hmm.
we live with minerals. Is So actually, it's a connection together. It's something where the roots are going down from a tree to the earth
Mm-hmm.
to take the minerals to live, but the minerals are not living by itself. And so our thoughts are almost like the roots up to the universal energy. So we can do the same with the universal energy. And I, I felt in this time that I get some energy from somewhere, even if I have less to drink or to eat.
Mm-hmm.
So somewhere is coming, my energy is filling up from somewhere, from trees or whatever. So it sounds a bit strange, but we have more energy than we think. And if people struggle with life, they can reach a strength they never reach if they are
Yeah.
satisfied
If
and
you have to really
happy.
dig
And
deep,
yeah,
deeper than you've ever dug before. Yeah.
yeah. And this is what I found out during this single fighter program, that you are able to do more than you think, and you have a power inside. And then I've always was on the way to find a switch, to switch on this power when I need it. And you asked me because the long time, when I trained the Wing Chun as in the academy, I trained 8 hours a day, and in the evening I have 4 times a week. I had 2 hours to train my students in the school. So this is 48 hours. Uh, let's say we have 2 hours seminars. We have 50 hours and 200 a month. It's 2,400 hours a year. If you are a regular student, you have maybe, let's say, 200 to 240 hours a year. So it's actually
Completely.
tens of time of
Mm.
training, complete, yeah. With evening training twice a week, 2 hours training, and maybe some seminars, you come up to maybe really 240 hours a year maximum as a good student.
Mm. Mm.
But 240 to 2,400 is a tenth of this. So if you train in this way 1 year, another one have to train 10 years to reach the same. And this is hard to understand. This is a lot. If I train 2 years, it's 20 years for someone else. And so I did this program actually for some years, 3 to 4 years.
Wow.
And it was hard. And the case is that you even do more. In the nights, I woke up and I trained forms because I was not satisfied during the day with my form. I did a mistake, so I could not sleep well. So I had to finish this well, and then I went back to sleep. And of course, it cost you time, um, relationships, relationships,
Yeah.
money, because of course you have less time to make money, but you spend more money because of your hobby. It was, I can say, a very, very hard time, but this time brought me to the point to say to myself, I mean, it has a lot of little reasons as well. I don't know if you ever read the book Five Rings from Miyamoto Musashi, samurai.
Okay.
All this during this time, I wrote a lot of books, and this was one book I said, "Wow, yeah." He speak about the when the system changed to satisfy every person, it becomes a weak system. It's the same
Mm.
like me. When I would have taught what the people like, it would be much easier to develop a huge organization. But I taught the people what they need. That
Mm.
means not many people like me. You know what I mean? Um, I teach the people what they need. That means I create conflicts, or they create conflicts because they realize what they have to do. And for this reason, a lot of students left me because it was too much. I expected too much in the eyes of them. I actually expect nothing. I just do what I do. And my expectation, if you have expectations, you always, it never leads you to satisfaction. If you have no expectations, it's much better because everything what you see, you can handle immediately.
Mm.
So better to live with not too much expectations, but desires, dreams, visions. It's much more interesting than expectations.